Hi, I'm Taylor. I am a small business owner, a dog trainer, and I am also a service dog handler. So today I wanted to talk about something that I have seen more and more frequently, which is psychiatric support animal, which is unfortunately a cross between a service dog and an ESA, and it does not exist. This is fake news. This is something that ESA handlers are saying to try and legitimize and or justify having their pets in a pet-friendly place. And I wanted to talk about that because I think it comes from a place of need. So ESAs do not have public access rights. There is no such thing as a psychiatric support dog. Emotional support animals are for those with psychiatric disabilities, but they are only able to help you at home, and their help comes from the comfort of having an animal or the routine of having an animal. This person goes on to mention that he does have tasks, even though he's an ESA, and that is the part that I want to talk about. Sometimes those with ESAs have dogs who don't meet the temperament requirements or the training requirements to have a service dog in public. To that, I would say I totally respect your ESA and the things they do at home. Maybe like you've trained some tasks, and then you can go ahead and promote them to an at-home service dog. But if they don't have the temperament from in public, please keep them home. For those of you that have ESAs that do bring them into public, I want to kindly and gently ask you, do you actually need your dog in public, or is it just fun to bring your dog in public? If you actually need your dog, if your dog does behaviors like item retrievals or crowd control, other things that would help you in public, and you are working on their training, they are well behaved, well mannered, and they aren't a hindrance to the business you are bringing them into, I want to tell you a secret. That's a service dog. And we can help you, because if you need your dog in public, then you need your dog in public. Like, you don't have to label them an ESA if they meet the training and temperament requirements of a service dog. ESAs are not psychiatric service dogs. They're assistance animals for those who have psychiatric disabilities at home. So if you need a psychiatric service dog, that's okay. Like, we have those, and we can help you find the resources you need so that your dog can be trained and do the tasks that you need them to do in public. If you have an ESA and you're taking them into non-pet friendly places just because it's fun or they give you comfort, then unfortunately I'm going to have to ask you firmly to leave them at home. That is not your dog's job. That is not what the law permits you to use them for, and it is an abuse of the letter that your doctor gave to you. And you can have that taken away. You can be fined for having your ESA in public, and that's not benefiting anyone. That's not benefiting you and your disabilities. That's not benefiting your dog. And it's definitely not benefiting the other service dog handlers in the area who you are distracting and interrupting, even if your dog is well behaved. There is no purpose for your dog to be in public with you. Okay, now that all of that information is out of the way, I would like to address the people who bought their ESA cards online. Maybe you have an ID card or a certificate, and you did not go see a doctor for a letter of recommendation. That doesn't exist. That is a scam. You gave your money to a company who does not care about your disabilities and is only looking for your dollars that you earned. You gave it away for nothing. So there is no such thing as an ID card or a certification for service dogs or ESAs. Service dogs are a case-by-case basis for those with mental or physical disabilities who are trained to perform a behavior that helps mitigate that disability. ESAs are for psychiatric disabilities to help provide comfort or routine at home. ESA status can only be obtained legally by a doctor's note. If you purchased an ID card for either assistance animal, a service dog, or an ESA, I wanted to tell you that it's not too late to do the right thing and to make sure that you are following the laws. So if you need a service dog or an ESA, please come down in my comments and I can help direct you to the proper sources. I have links in my link tree to the laws, and then if you need help training your service dog, please leave a comment down below, or if you're interested in promoting your ESA from a service dog, please also contact me in the comments or through DMs so that we can make sure that you are doing all the steps you need to properly meet the ADA requirements. By the way, one last thing. There are many websites that have ADA in the title, but they end in .com or .org, and they are not the government website. The only form of information that you can trust is ada.gov for service dogs.